So nice of you to join me. I'm Lisa Taylor. There have been studies that have shown, on average, people with a growth mindset, positive mindset, are 31% more productive. 31% more productive. That's huge. So when you're feeling down and you feel like you can't do it, or you're kind of down on yourself, feeling negative, that negative self-talk thing going on, there's something really simple we can do. And the study showed that people that take even just 2 minutes a day to shift their mindset to something positive means they're going to increase their productivity by that amount. So rather than sort of talking to you about being positive thinking, which is not what I'm doing is introducing to you the idea, and those of you who listen to me know this already, but introducing the idea that when we shift, when we're aware that we are listening to negative self talk, and we shift the focus to the truth of who we are as the image and likeness of God, we know that we are made in the image and likeness of God, perfect. So there's not anything negative to talk about or think about in terms of that identity, that true identity. So a very simple thing to do is to just shift to the absolute fact of your being and just acknowledge that you are God's reflection. Just a simple acknowledgement that God created you, that you are made in the image and likeness of God. And there's this really wonderful quote by Mrs. Eddy, who wrote Science and Health, but this quote actually is from another book called Miscellaneous Writings, where she says, "We are God's image and likeness. Whatever is possible to God is possible to us as God's reflection." So if you just sort of memorize that statement and have that statement in hand so that you really understand it, that we are God's image and likeness, and whatever is possible to God is possible to us as God's reflection. That statement, just recognizing that truth and that fact, lifts our thought of ourself. Whatever's possible to God is possible to us, because I am God's image and reflection. That lifts you right out of that dark place. And even if you don't believe it yet, keep saying it until your system shifts and you start to feel it. Just state it, affirm it, keep your thought filled with the truth of your being, not with the negative self-talk. Commit to it. So it's just a little tiny tool that we can all use. We all get in a place at times where we feel like we're not kind of hitting it. And that's okay. Don't have to beat ourselves up. We can just recognize we are God's image and likeness. And whatever is possible to God is possible to us because we are his reflection. And that lifts us right out. And then take a step forward doing what you were going to do. And with that kind of growth mindset, positive mindset, that place of alignment with the truth, alignment with the divine, everything works out. So a little simple tool. Okay. Much love to you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Wherever you are on the planet, let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to know where you are. All right. Lots of love.